Hello, my awesome people, and welcome back to Minecraft. Today I'm back on the HydroKraft server. This season 2. I have done a bit since we've last logged on together. A couple of things have changed. We have some good news and some bad news as well. Starting with the good news, we've moved to 1.16. We actually managed to update the server. We did have some issues to begin with. I say we. Our Lord and Saviour MadTech had some issues trying to update us earlier. And now he managed to use his admin magic to get it to work, so we're now on 1.16. And now we're on to the bad news. I've lost Optifine because Optifine isn't quite out yet. Also, just because I'm going to let you guys know now, you all know how I am with the possibility of dying in this game. I'm not a big fan, so I try to avoid doing stuff that may finish me prematurely. So I'm not going to rush to the Nether portal at the moment. I do have a Nether portal. I did build one before we updated, but yeah, I'm not going to rush out into the world to see where we are in the Nether, because I've got some other things to work on first. But don't worry, one of these days we will go in and we'll have a look around, and I will be there with you. The other thing I need to point out quickly is my texture pack, HydroKraft Dark, has not quite yet updated for 1.16, which means there are some texturing errors for certain items. I haven't ran into many of them, but I do know that some of these stone walls don't show up in this texture pack at the moment. They just become black and purple error boxes. So yeah, if you see anything weird like that, it's just I haven't got the texture yet, but I can't play without this texture pack anymore. I tried, I just can't. But I have a small project we're going to work on. So my lighthouse, it's getting quite big now. It's for every colour there's 3 blocks, so there's like well over 50 levels at this point, I believe, or close to 50 levels. And I need more bones to do that. Bones are getting extremely hard to find for actively killing tons of mobs. And as fun as that is, it's just finding them is a difficulty. Come on, there we go. Sometimes. So I think we're going to build a mob grinder. And hopefully it doesn't ruin everything. I was thinking about building it in my AFK fish farm. That should no longer work, but I think it actually still does, weirdly. I did try it earlier and I did get a couple of things. I'm going to build it in that hill there. Because I know this. I don't think this hill is big enough to put a mob grinder in it, and I don't want to have weird outy sticky outy bits. But I think if I plan it well, I can put one in that hill. Which obviously it's not going to be high enough, but if I put the collection box underwater, it should be fine. So that's my plan. I need to fill up my water. I can do that down there, but I'll do it up here. So I've got my infinite water source. The other thing is something that you, not that any of you people will know, but when we rolled back the when we updated the server, it didn't roll back, but like 2 or 3 of my chests disappeared out of existence because I did like a full day's worth of AFK fishing. In the off chance that we update and then we can't do AFK fishing anymore. And yeah, it just got destroyed. So that's, I think, how do I usually get up here? Yeah, so I'm going to put it in like this hill. Right here. So it's going to be a bit creative putting the torches down. Right, I can never remember how many blocks you need. So I'm going to go with, it needs to be 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 2. Then that's the, no, because I would tend to do my alls 3 by 3. 1, 2, 3. For no other reason than That's wrong. What am I thinking? 1, 2. There, and then yeah, I do it this way just so the spiders don't tend to catch as easily. They still do, but it's just so they don't catch. I haven't decided yet how I'm gonna actually build it into the mountain. I'll probably just build down, then top it all back up again to make it look pretty. So from there we need 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know some people are probably going, you don't need 9 or whatever. I can never remember these things. I tend to trial and error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was not enough. I keep doing that. That should be enough. Yeah. So that's my horrible plan at the moment. Ow. I'm trying to think of any of the major things that happened. Not really. Let's say it got pretty slow. It's been hot as hell around here recently in the UK last week or so. So like trying to do anything was impossible for me. Genuinely did try to come on a couple of times, and it's just I use that. Unlike most people who do this, I'm using a laptop, and it's just too hot. Yeah, it's just been way too hot to even consider using my laptop. I mean, for some people, I know 30 degrees C is not hot. That's probably like t-shirt, not even t-shirt weather, like jumper weather. Some of you weirdos. But for me, that was too hot. I'm very heat sensitive. I wear vest tops all year round. Okay, so I needed 8. I do this every time. I genuinely do. So I need 8. Right, I'll just leave that there for now. That means, well, at least that means that can be the drop down. And then this will all be edited to ensure that I can I will have to do some terraforming because of course this needs to be a giant as close to a giant box as possible. Though I'm sure if one wall has a curve on it, it won't matter too much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I also have a small issue that my mouse is dying. But that's no usual. I actually played some Team Fortress 2 recently, so like none of you actually care. Because it's not one of the main games I'm doing, but I am trying to work on a video for it. Just because it's the first time I'm back in a while and I feel like talking about it in some way. I've also got a couple of plans for Rusty Hearts coming up. Though, terribly yesterday, we got an announcement saying that basically their servers were getting old and there's a chance they're going to fail. So to make sure nothing gets lost, they basically have closed the server now temporarily until they can change the server itself. 1, 2, 3. I do this all the time with the wrong tools out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, poo. Let's put that torch down. And I need to deal with this. But yeah, so I've got a couple of plans of things to do, so don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you guys. I haven't really recorded for months because I had tons in the backlog, and so I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. I'm going to continue Skyblock Evo with my younger sister, who I probably should stop calling little sister because it makes everybody think she's 12, when in fact she is only 3 years younger than me, so she's 18. I honestly, even if I did have a younger sister that was 12, I wouldn't do videos with them, due to them being underage. I don't believe in forcing kids to do videos for 5, 6, 7, 8, even if that's what they want to do. Because once again, they're immature and they may say things that I don't want you guys to know. Like where I live. It's bad enough you'll know I live in the UK. Though amusingly, we did find out on the Discord that me and Mad Tech live literally a stone's throw away from each other, without getting too detailed into where we live. Which was always amusing to find out. I was about to say your boss. He's not my boss. Then again, he's forcing me to make videos regularly, so technically it's as close to a boss as I'm ever getting. Right. So this works. Yep. Oh, flip. Flying into my window. That scared me. That's enough. We know that one's enough. And then that's enough. So now I just need to fill in this because that's more water. I missed the torch glow you got from Optifine. Okay, just put a couple of those up. And now if we break down this wall. Oh, I'm so tired. And talking's really hurting my voice. Because I rarely do it anymore. Still in quarantine, still in lockdown. So that's not changed much. Though it is lifting. Even if I am one of those people who generally do think it's going to lift and it's just going to get worse again. I'm kind of hoping it will deal with it. The most annoying thing about lockdown, I think, is that I've had shingles on my foot since like lockdown started. So yeah, I still have shingles. And they're so irritating. Actually, I don't think I need to dig out too much of that now. Always carry a spare bed on you guys. You never know when you will need to go to sleep. Okay, so I need that far, so actually I need to fill in all this. So yeah, people are dying from an actual virus, and I've got an annoying virus. Since shingles is based off the chickenpox virus, which I had as a kid, and it stays in your body after you have it, because it's the antibodies, and then they can trigger at random, usually during periods of stress. And usually you only get, like chickenpox, you can get shingles more than once, unlike chickenpox, sorry. So I'm just hoping yeah, this sucks for me right now. So I don't want to have shingles and get rid of shingles. Okay, this is cool. This is 2x2, which is all it needs to be. Don't want endermen spawning in because they won't work. Now, from what I understand, I don't want we're still on easy. Someone should probably tell MedTech we're still on easy. Every time he does a server update, it resets us to easy, and I don't know why. But no, they updated the mob spawn table, so like me and my sisters were playing on normal mode yesterday, and the amount of mobs we were getting was just ridiculous. It's like we've never experienced that many mobs. I don't know if it's because they've updated the mob tables, so instead of all mobs classing as just mobs entities, they now look at the individual mob type. Well, that's how I understand the update went. So this either means there's going to be more mobs spawning or less mobs spawning. I have no idea. All depends on if they've updated the spawn cap which I'm no expert, so I have no idea. Oh, and I forgot to bring some water up with me. The voice is gonna get croaky. Yeah, just trying to think of things to talk about. It's been a while. It's been a while, but I don't want to bore you guys to death with useless information. I've got nothing to rant about at the moment. I'm quite happy watching anime. I suppose I could say I'm sort of half thinking about starting a new channel. I know I'm not like got the 1,000 subscribers or whatever, so starting a new channel isn't ideal for me because I'll be splitting my time. But I kind of wanna try a new channel with a slightly different premise, not gaming. I'll still keep gaming. It's what I enjoy. But I haven't decided all the ins and outs. I want to really try a animatics channel, but I can't draw. I can only doodle. So I'm making that decision. I might not make an animatics channel, but we'll see. And so one of my major pros to making it is like there's a lot of topics I want to talk about, but they're not really ones you talk about whilst playing Minecraft. Because it's not gaming content. I tried to keep as much as my personal. No, that'd be a lie, 'cause I can't shut up about my personal life. But I try to keep too many details about what isn't happening currently out of Minecraft. And my original idea was to try and do some D&D based videos as animatics, but no matter how I try, I can't do a drawing of the characters we use that don't make them look too horrible. And one of the biggest issues I have with not making it look too horrible is like my other sister drew all the original character designs for everyone. And everyone drew their own character designs, but she drew a family photo of everyone in it. The party photo, should I say. And she makes them look amazing. And I'm there trying to make up a doodle that looks good. And I can't do it because some of the players are actually really detailed. But it is something I'd like to do. And I've always gone on the, if it's something you want to do, give it a go. You can always get bored of it later, but you won't know if you're going to enjoy it unless you start. Okay, so I'm gonna have to smelt up quite a bit of stone to repair this. But actually, I think doing it this way is quicker than building it like by hand. That's weird to say. Okay, so this is that sorted. Now I just need to dig down, right? What I want to do is steal my bamboo, my scaffolding, and also set some stone off to smelt whilst I steal that scaffolding. Oops, don't jump. Or jump and take the additional damage. But yeah, so that's my current plan for the future, to maybe try and make an animatics channel. I don't know if you guys are actually interested in that, else you'll be watching a animator, I say animator, a slideshow of pretty pictures. You'll be watching one of those channels and not mine at the moment. But I haven't done proper drawing in a while and I actually really enjoy it. I'm never going to get better unless I practice, so it gives me a point. It's a bit like playing Minecraft at the moment. I really enjoy playing Minecraft, but unless there's a particular purpose to it, don't really enjoy playing. Okay, hopefully none of them will stick on the roof. Okay, so that's 60. Is that all 60? I say it's getting quite tall up there. I won't need all 60. I'm only going to need about 30. But actually, I'll just keep them. Oh, and stone, smelting stone. That won't be enough, but I've already got 2 furnaces, and I'm not making more at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what everybody else is planning currently on the server. So not many people have been on whilst I've been on. I tend to go on earlier and finish the bits whilst it's quiet, and then pop on later if I see people. I know Result's done his usual villager farm, and Shiver's still got. I don't know if he's still living next to me. It does look like the front of his house has been opened up. Look, the sun is getting real low. Don't want to start digging down lest the sun's setting. I'll wait until I know to sleep. So what I'm just going to do is start filling out this wall. I'll do all the sculpting to make it look a bit less like a box after I've finished. So that's one thing that actually really bugs me when people build stuff into the land and then just make this horrible and unnatural looking rectangular blocks. And they're trying to fix it even. I mean, they don't even need to fix it a lot, but just make it look like you haven't made your platform bigger. Or when they build houses over cliffs and they overhang, and they do nothing to fix the overhang. It's just like, yep, this is my house now. Going, you could put like some fences down to make it look like you're on stilts. But no, the horrible overhang. It bugs me. I'm sure some people like the aesthetic, but it just looks. It looks like one gust of wind, which we obviously have in Minecraft, away from no longer being a house. Oh, how I wish vein miner was a thing. Obviously not right now, that'd be weird vein mining to fix. Well, if you ever see me do that crouch thing, right, got crouch to dig. I've obviously started playing a new server with my sisters, so there's plenty of crouch to dig. Look, the sun's setting. It's getting real low. Because that's not an outdated meme. But look, it's just a horrible flat. I need to fill in there and then bring the whole cliff out a bit. And then, yeah, it's going to be a pain, but then I need to move on to stone. How far does the sun need to set for it to be classed as bedtime? There we go. And I wish I could dig straight down. Actually, I don't want to do it that way. Usually have no problem digging straight down. But right now I don't want to. How far do I need to go? Like 30 blocks? I want to be at. Jeez. But why equals 30? This would be much easier if I started doing it that way. Like no mobs. Which does lead to the question of where I'm going to have to go to collect my mob drops. I didn't plan this through. I should have done it higher up. I will deal with that later. and no lava. Okay, so that is, just thinking about it, I can't put my scaffolding down if I do that. That's about 30, which means what? This is when it's more than 30 and I've really murked up, excuse me. That is way more than 30. Okay, why am I doing that? Let's just find out how many it is. So I had 60, so how many I used is how many's up there. Really? Wait, how have I got... How? I have gone way too far. Well, let's go up by 10 blocks. Jeez, I highly overcalculated that. Probably because I've already dug some. It doesn't matter if they don't die, but if we go into hard mode and they have armor, sorry, when we go into hard mode when they have armor, the extra drop will be needed. So that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 37 is that's still too overkill. Oop, I didn't think that. So if we go up. Right, now this should be the right amount. Welcome back to Missy Loses Her Mind. Okay, that's the amount I want. Of that. So that isn't actually too far, so let me work it out. If I dig the other way, if I dig that way, I've got, so I want to, that's not what I want to do. I want to jump over that. So I want to dig that way out. This may be the boring, tedious bit since I don't have enchantments on my pickaxe yet. I did tons of mining, I forgot to mention. Got diamonds for days. How long have I been recording? We should check that. Oof. We are rapidly approaching the 30-minute mark, so I think just to save you guys boredom, I will end it here. And I'll finish this off screen. What did I just click? What did, oh, wait, I know I did. I panicked though. I clicked F5 and I didn't know if I clicked F5 and I just saw the back of my head which was black. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment if you want. Subscribe if you can. Tell me I'm awesome if you think I'm awesome. Tell me I'm terrible if I'm terrible. This is Miss C signing off. Goodbye.